What's up, gaming heroes? Welcome back to another video. My name is Erosium, and in today's video we are going to be opening up a whole ton of Cards of Omens. Cards of Omens are a really powerful item from Warlords of Draenor Inscription crafting, and you can basically flip these cards to have a chance to basically get a junk item that can be worth anything from 1 copper all the way up to 6,000 gold. Now, we're playing the odds here. You can only get 3 epics when you flip Cards of Omens. These epics are worth either 1,000 gold, 3,000 gold, or 6,000 gold. Now, you have a 1 in 1,000 chance of getting an epic. Now, then you have, obviously, chances of getting one being a 1,000, one being 3,000, one being a 6,000. We are playing the odds because it works out to roughly each card that you flip as being worth 4.5 gold, which is pretty damn awesome. People have flipped thousands and thousands of these cards, and that is the amount that they have come to as an average. Now, if you want to get the best average, you need to smash that like button, click subscribe, and remember that you love to watch these videos, so you will hit that like button, won't you? Okay, now the like button is smashed, I'm going to explain why the heck I am in Westfall, what I am doing here. Right now, I am going into Dead Mines because there is a mechanic at the end of Dead Mines that you can technically use in order to open up these cards even quicker. Because guess what? When you're opening up 6,000 cards, you need to make it go a little bit quicker because it's a time-consuming effect. You know, it takes a long time to do it all. So, to get around it, because basically opening these cards is classed as a spell. It actually comes up as a spell. It doesn't come up as, you know, crafting something. You are actually using a spell when you do it. So, we are basically using the mechanics of a boss in Dead Mines to speed that up. Then we basically get loads of stacks of that speed spell, and we open up loads. I'm playing on a Night Elf here, so I've got Shadow Meld. So when I need to get out of combat with that boss and reset so I can get a bunch more of these cards from my guild bank, I can easily do that. It's a really good technique, and I really like it, and I definitely suggest more of you guys to use it. It's very, very good. This is a passive gold making method, guys. So it's not really one where you're like, oh, I need to go and farm herbs for an hour. I'm so profitable, blah, 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 blah. No, it's nothing to do with that, okay? Let's just turn the sound off for this bad boy. Sound. There you go. Alright. Alright, so that's the simplicity of this. That's all it comes down to, is we're just very simply just running through the instance, getting to that final boss, and that's it. We will then open up all of the cards. It's far quicker than opening the cards in your actual garrison. It seems like this would take a long while, but it doesn't. Believe it or not, this is much, much quicker than doing it any other way. I know, because I've been opening these cards steadily for the last month. No, not a month. What am I on about? I've been opening for about 3 months now, and I make tons of gold using this technique. I do this in conjunction with the Hexweave bags technique, which is also a really good one. It's great for making passive gold. If you don't like it, you don't have to use it, but I use it and it works well for me. Now, I highly suggest using a Night Elf when you're going in here, because that basically means that you can actually stealth out of combat, which is super, super helpful. Just going forward. Okay, so now we've got all those mobs cleared. We just need to set the macros in place. Now all I do for the macros is very simply type /macro. Then we open up the box just here. You can see hashtag show tooltip, use Cards of Omens, use blood cards, and it's that easy. So let's drag my webcam across here, make it a little bit bigger for the video as well. Why the heck not? Perfect. So now it's hashtag show tooltip /use Cards of Omens. It's that easy. Now I've got mine set to wheel up, wheel down. This just allows me to keep a consistent wheel up, wheel down motion as I'm just going through and flipping all of these cards. Super easy, and it's not too hard to get your head around it. This should turn out to be about 4.5 gold per card. I've got 2,340 cards, you can see right here. currently on my persons, and we're just going to click the golden food on the floor here. It's going to apply a buff, which is going to make it a little bit quicker for us to start using these Cards of Omens. So you can already see they're actually quite quick already, and I'm just going to keep clicking these. Basically, I'm going to try and get to about 10 stacks. When I get to 10 stacks, I usually just click it when it gets towards the end of its cycle, which is 28 seconds. Super easy, to be honest. Not too hard at all. And if you can just do this super quickly, you are saving yourself so much time for opening these cards. You really are. You don't realize the time you save by doing it here is an incredible amount. And if you have more than, say, 4,000 cards, you can just log off for a bit, log back on later on. No problem. Easy peasy. So we're now at the point where it is just like insanely quick. It's got 10 stacks. You can keep getting more stacks if you want to. It's entirely up to you, really, on what you prefer to do. I like to kind of move around, keep myself, focused as I'm doing it, just because I find out I end up being a silly sausage otherwise. How do Murlocs produce? That's a good, interesting question. Do any of you guys actually know how Murlocs produce? Because I struggle to think, actually, how they would get enough focus to reproduce. Does anyone know? No? Okay. Okay, we've finally done it. We have flipped all the cards. It looks like we haven't been lucky enough to get any epics. That's okay, that happens. We are just going to reset combat really quickly here. And we're going to sell basically all of the cards we've got here to the mount guy, which is just here. We're just going to see how much we get for this. It's probably not going to be all that much based on the fact we didn't get very many epics. But that's just the business sometimes. Sometimes you get epics and sometimes the epics get you. and you just got to flip as many cards as you can. We've got another 2,500 cards here to flip, which is okay. It doesn't take more than 5-10 minutes at time to flip that many cards, so that's completely cool, especially with this technique. If it was the other technique, it would be like half an hour per like 2,000 cards, which is ridiculous. But luckily we don't have to deal with that. So yeah, so far we've not had very much here, but that's completely fine. It doesn't cost us much at all to make these cards, and in all honesty, the profit that we can get is so worth it. So we got 4,345 gold from that. Not too shabby at all. Let's take the next load of cards and flip those as well. Let's have a look here. Okay, next loads of cards. We want to grab as many as we can. Really, I don't think we're going to actually have enough inventory space to fit all of them. There are actually quite a lot. Yeah. Okay, we don't want to overfill our inventory because we actually need space to do these cards as well. So we're going to have to leave it just there, I think, in terms of space that we can use, and that should be enough for us to do our flipping. The rest, it seems like we've got another. That looks. How many is there? 60. 80, then another 300 or so cards to flip. That's fine, we can do that later. Let's get on with another 2,300 cards. Okay guys, so I've actually just done all of the cards there. They are all flipped now, and we just need to sell. Unfortunately, we didn't get any epic cards again. It's just really unlucky tonight. I think it's because the last time I flipped this, I actually got double the amount of epics that I should have got on odds, and I'm wondering if those odds are just like, you know, coming back to bite me in the ass because I got such good like epics and stuff. I think it's one of those. I think it's sometimes you get epics and sometimes the epics get you, and unfortunately in this circumstance they got me. I'm just gonna look here at how much gold we actually made from this and kind of work out the average, just going off what we flipped. So all in all, I think we flipped about 4,400 cards, and I just want to look at roughly how much they would be worth based just on being unlucky and not getting, you know, any epics this time around. So let's just open up the calculator real quick. I'm trying to find what my there it is. All right, calculator real quick, Mr. Calculator. What we saying? So we've got 9,300 gold. Let's just call it 9,200, and divide that by 2,000. No. Divide that by 4,000. 4,000-ish gold. Yeah, let's say about 4,000-ish cards. No, it's probably more than that, isn't it? Probably 4,200-ish cards. And it gives us 2.1 gold per card. So theoretically, we earned 2.1 gold per card flip. It is what it is, guys. It isn't amazing money this time around, but next time around, I'm sure it will be really good. Sometimes this happens, and it doesn't mean it's not worth it. It just means that this time it wasn't as worth as the last time, or this time it's not worth as the next time. As I say, I've had situations where the number's been largely higher than the 4.5 gold average. It's just dependent on the day. Sometimes you get lucky and sometimes you don't. If you enjoyed this type of video, make sure you smash that like button, click subscribe, and guys, if you're interested in seeing future videos just like this, please let me know in the comment section below. If you really like those leveling videos where we go into one zone and we level from 1 to 50 or 10 to 50, let me know. I'm really interested in doing more videos like that. And if you want just profession videos, let me know, or general World of Warcraft news. Really interested to actually have some communication back and forth from you guys and just work out what it is, you know, you're interested in seeing in terms of YouTube content. See you in the future, guys. Thanks for watching. This is Erosium, out.